Good morning, world. Happy Monday. Almost good afternoon, but we have a full week of things this week. So I'm back at my podiatrist medical assistant job this week. No dance studio this week, but I also have beading, and the coffee stuff is gonna also have to make its way into the weekly plot. My coffee trailer is almost ready for me to take all my equipment to put in, so that's great. But I just kind of want to get onto a schedule. I've been saying that for weeks, but I need to get onto like a real schedule that will not make me want to blow my brains out every week. So yeah. But anyways, hi, my name is Cheyenne. I'm an Indigenous artist, almost coffee shop owner. I bead, I sew, I live a normal life. I have like 3 jobs outside of my businesses. And yeah, I do a lot of maybe interesting, maybe not so interesting things. But yeah, I'm 23 years old. Anything else? I think that's it. But today I spent most of my morning like emptying the boilers from my like expensive coffee machine that's gonna go in my coffee trailer. And then I brought my old home machine back home, and it was like a whole thing. But I finally reset up my coffee station, and then I had to go like finish up some stuff at my storage unit because I moved out because it's like $200 a month. So I went and did that this morning. So now that's completely done. And yeah, now I'm gonna make my to-do list for today-ish, and then I'm gonna make some lunch and then go to work. On my way to work, I need to call one of my friends, Natasha, to just kind of catch up and see how she's doing. Cameron wants to plan a trip at the end of this month. I feel like life is really starting to pick up the pace again, and it was nice to have like 2 weeks of just nothing. But now I have to like get back and like be a real person. So anyways, I'm gonna heat up, I think I have some soup in the fridge, heat up my soup, make my to-do list, and then kind of clean up a little bit. It's not really that messy in here. I've been keeping things really clean. I've been on a cleaning kick. Obviously, that's why I cleaned out my storage unit, cleaned out my room to put all my shit from my storage unit in there, and cleaned my whole coffee station. It's just kind of been a whole thing. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's make some lunch. So peep the new coffee station. So brought back my Breville machine, but I will be using my new coffee grinder for that. And I'm trying to like slowly empty this out and get rid of it, so it's just my like huge my huge coffee station. The problem is I have too many mugs, as you can tell, that like I can't smallerize this whole thing. But yeah, I'm gonna slowly like either use this stuff up or just get rid of it in general, because I kind of already know what I like, what I don't like at this point. So there's that. But brought all my goodies back. I had to clean out a bunch of stuff, but yeah, I forgot how sleek she was. I was gonna get a new espresso machine, but then I opted to not, especially because I like paid money to get this and I had to take this apart. And you know, I've had this one, I know how it works, and it's really not that serious. And I've realized that now, since having my like big fancy one that's in that box, this one is more practical for everyday life. The other one takes a long time to heat up and clean, and it's like a whole thing. Whereas this one is just like more for the average person to make quick coffee at home. So anyways, now it's time to make lunch.
The breath stops short, the heart holds still. Something moves against my will, a tide that pulls without a shore, a door that opens to one more door. Whatever this is, it knows my name. It lived before me, it'll stay the same. settles quietly inside my chest. Not reaching out, not letting go, just standing at the edge of what I know. Not love, not loss, not yours, not mine, not the end of something.
Okay, back from work. Sorry if you can hear the fan, but I got some fun mail that I want to open and I thought you guys might like to see. So pretty much I'm just expanding on the supplies that I already have on my website. So these I think are some of the centers that I ordered. I don't actually know which ones they are. So it's packaged up pretty good. Okay, these are the crystal ones I ordered. Oh, I love these. Yay! Can you see? So these ones are the oval 18 by 25s. So this is similar to the ones that I already have, except these ones do have holes. I think these are also the 18 by 24s. Oh no, these ones are the bigger ones. So I got 18 by 24 and then, or 18 by 25 and then whatever this size is. Oh, these are huge. Oh, these are the hearts. Oh, I'm making a mess. Oh, whoa, these are huge. Okay, so these are the bigger size of the oval ones. And they're gigantic. Oh my God, these are huge. And then these are the hearts. These are the 30 of the hearts. So, then what's in here? Is this more of the same thing? Oh no, okay. These are these ones. Yay, so I now have resin centers to put in my shop. And then I also got some of these. These are the bear paw teardrops. And then these are the heart-shaped turtles. Okay, I think that that's everything that I ordered. So my plan is pretty much for my July monthly drop, or I guess it wasn't supposed to be a drop, it was supposed to be a collection. It's not gonna be beadwork, it's gonna be supplies. So I'm kind of working on expanding my supplies, and there's no better way to do that than to like dedicate an entire drop to that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so July something, I don't know. I haven't really like fleshed it out yet. I've just kind of decided what I was doing. And I'm kind of trying to give myself a bit of a beating break, especially since I just signed up for the SY gathering. I like want to give myself like a hot second to like prepare for that and like actually bead stuff that's like worthwhile to have at my booth. And I think that I've been saying for like months, I've been telling Roman, I'm like, oh, I really want to expand. I want to do more things with my business. And like, I've kind of just decided that I'm just going to start doing stuff. And there's never a good time to do anything. So you just kind of have to do. So that's what we're doing. And I mean, what could go wrong? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm only selling supplies. I'm only selling the supplies that like I personally would use or do use. And I always get tons of like people asking me like, oh, where do you get your centers? Where do you get this? Where do you do that? And a lot of it is kind of hard to source. A lot of it is stuff that like I just so happened to find Dancing Bear one day. or something that I've had for like 5 years and never used. And so I don't even think that they sell anymore, especially if you go and buy stuff from a regular craft store. Stuff comes in and out of style so fast, so you never really, like, there'll be a bead that I buy every day or every so often when I go, and then all of a sudden one day it doesn't exist anymore. So that is super fun and fresh. That's just being an artist, and everybody has a different preference on like what they like. So there are artists who use supplies and I'm like, I want to blow my brains out, I would never use that. And then there's stuff that I use and I'm sure people are like, why do you use that? So anyways, these are the bigger sized hearts. Let me compare. I'm trying to be better about also like showcasing the supplies that I sell, because I feel like I kind of like dropped the ball on that a little bit. Okay, so these are both of the hearts. Oh, I don't want to show my base. Okay, so this is obviously the bigger one, and this one is the smaller one. This one is the 30 millimeter, and the 30 millimeter, and this is the 25. So it's quite a bit of a difference. This one is pretty big, and it's, I'm not gonna lie, also pretty heavy. So yeah, there's definitely a weight difference to them. And then for the like teardrop shape, I think there's actually like a legit name for the teardrop one. I just don't know what that is. Oh my gosh. Jeez, that's huge. I'm not gonna lie though, that's like kind of iconic. Oh my god, okay. These are vastly different. This is the 28 by 45. So 28 millimeters by 45 is this one. And then this is the 18 by 25. Look at that size difference. That's crazy. I'm also like figuring out what the sizing of stuff is, because like I don't really, what's the word? I guess I don't really have a lot of experience with like size of stuff. Like I just kind of eyeball everything, and I've been buying my own supplies just from stores, and I don't really care like what the actual size is. If I like it and I eyeball it and I'm like, yeah, that looks pretty good, then like I'll buy it. So I'm trying to like also figure out what size is ideal. I think both of these hearts are too big. For like the ones that I have gotten before, both of these are very big. So I think I will get one more size smaller, but this will probably be really good for badge reels if you're doing a piece of regalia and you want to add it to it. But I think I'm still going to make earrings with all of the supplies that I have, so that people can kind of see what you can do with the centers, because I think when you go from beading like fringe earrings or earrings with no centers, I think it becomes really difficult in figuring out how to do stuff. I also think I should do a tutorial on how I measure my designs, because I only use the online software, the Bead Tool 4. I only use it for peyote stitch. I don't use it for anything else because I don't find it to be useful for me personally. What I do use is eyeballing it. I like use my needle and like eyeball like where stuff is. And sometimes, like specifically with the rhinestones, I like these because they have, obviously it's like a fun design, but also it's kind of a marking. So like it marks where the center is, it marks where like the bottom is. And so you can kind of use those markings to create a design as well. So that is that. I am going to, I think I need to, on my list, I need to create the listings for these and figure out what I'm going to call them. As I kind of want to keep the same name vibe going. I think I've been calling this design with the star, I think I've been calling it Star Quilt, or Patchwork. I think I've been calling it Patchwork. Kind of like a takeoff of Pine Cone Patchwork. And yeah, Love these. I think my next thing I'm gonna reventure into is beads. So that will be a whole other thing. But anyways, I'm gonna finish unwrapping this, clean this up, and then do my listings.
Not a sign, not a wall, not a seal, just the shape that time makes when it tries to heal. Maybe there are no words. Maybe this is what words become when they can't go forward and they can't be undone. Everything passes, everything stays. The nights keep coming.
All right, good morning. Happy Tuesday. We're back. So last night I went through all of my new centers and organized them, created my listings. So all I have to do is take pictures of stuff and then post it on the website, but that probably won't be till sometime later in July when I was supposed to do my summer collection. I'm gonna do like a supplies drop instead. And yeah, so this morning I have already made a to-do list of all the things that I need to do, and I redid my calendar because tomorrow is the first day of July, which is crazy. We are back to making coffee at my house again. I've been getting coffee out for the past like couple weeks and it's so expensive, so we're back to making coffee at home. I do want to make some banana lattes at home, so I think I'm either gonna just go ahead and buy banana syrup just to make it easier for myself, or I might make it. It's way better when I make it, but we'll see. Today's order of business, I'm working on these earrings. So I just started those. And then I need to find some fire polish beads that I'm going to sell on my website as part of my supplies drop. Because I obviously know like what beads I want to buy as far as like 11-0 seed beads. And like I've already done those. So I think I want to like expand to more options of beads. So I think I'm definitely I'm gonna start with just the 4mm ones because those are the ones that I personally use the most, and those ones are the perfect size for edging. The 6mm ones are a little bit big and I do use them, just not as often. So I'm gonna buy some fire polish beads to put on my website, so I need to go ahead and do that. I had to call my supplier this morning and like change my card, and then I had to change my seller's permit on there. It was like a whole thing. So did that. I need to just figure out what colors I want to get. I think I'm gonna start with like clear, AB clear, black, black AB, white and white AB. I think those are the ones I'm gonna do first. I find myself to use clear and clear AB on like a daily basis. Those are the most versatile ones. And like I said yesterday, I want to buy and sell stuff that I actually use in my own personal beadwork, because why would I sell it if I don't actually like the product? So yeah, that's why I've been getting in a bunch of like new centers and stuff, because I want there to be more options. And yeah, so with that being said, happy Tuesday. Let's get into beading and get some stuff off my to-do list. Alrighty, happy Friday. Where did we leave off? I think I had just glued a bunch of centers and done a bunch of busy work here in the office. I think that might have been Wednesday. It could have been Tuesday. Don't know, couldn't tell ya. Thursday, let me tell ya, it was a wild day. Let me sit you guys down somewhere and give you the biggest life update ever. Okay, so basically, I got an email earlier this week saying my trailer had been delivered, assembled, and it was ready for me to bring the equipment in to get bolted and the whole nine. So, of course, I'm a busy woman and I haven't got all day. So, I could have either gone Wednesday to drop it off, but I had to work during like the window in which it was going to be like ready, like I was going to be able to deliver my stuff. And then Thursday, my like sales rep wasn't coming in until noon, but my sales rep, his dad, I guess, owns the whole thing. So he was going to be there earlier. So I got there around 11, dropped off all my stuff, got to see my trailer. It was great. It was actually so good to see it finally after like months of just seeing pictures of it. Like so surreal, like being in there and being like, holy shit, I bought this and this is mine. So dropped off all my equipment and had to drive pretty much 2 hours all the way to Rancho Cucamonga. And then I had to drive all the way like directly from there to work. And then last night I was really just cooked. Like it was not, I was done for the day. And then Roman got off work early, so we went and had dinner and then went to bed. So we're back. Today is also another very, very busy day. Roman and I got a new bed, so it's getting delivered. So I have to go back to his house. The window's between 2 and 4. So I have to go back there. I have to go to Target to get some sheets for the bed because it's a different size than the one we have now. I'm also supposed to be getting a package delivered today with some more centers that are going to be part of my July website update. It's just going to be a supplies drop, but it's going to be part of that. So I need to come back home. I also need my dad to do my Dupixent injection because it's Friday. And they're out running errands right now, but they're not going to be back in time before I leave. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That's big life update. But I'm going to clean up in here a little bit. I have some emails to answer. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I do need to edit this vlog because I do want it to go up tomorrow and go back to my every Saturday regimen. And yeah, so anyways, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I fear this may be the end of this vlog, but we'll see how much I film today. Anyways, let's get back to work.
Quarter after 3 again, spinning through my head. I don't know what day it is, but does it ever end? I've been trying to figure out how to make it past, 'cause I'm getting tired of waking up with who I am. Yeah. What am I supposed to do if I don't fit here with you? Maybe I just should run away. Yeah, I really wanna stay, but everything's got me breaking. No, I don't wanna waste my time again. So I'm laughing by myself. Laughing by myself. Falling through the feeling of never good enough. Guess I'll go to therapy, 'cause I don't give a no, don't give it up. It feels so far away. Is this the end of me? But maybe letting go is how I finally see. Yeah. I don't really understand. This was never part of the plan. Maybe I just should run away. Yeah, I really wanna stay, but everything's got me begging. No, I don't wanna waste my time again. myself. Laughing by myself. What am I supposed to do if I don't fit here with you? Maybe I just should run away. Yeah, I really wanna stay, but everything's got me breaking. No, I don't wanna waste my time again. So I'm laughing by myself. Laughing by myself.